history of this sport. Inducted into the International Hall of Fame in 1990, he fights out of Harlem, New York.
This is going to be an intense stare before the fight starts.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray.
A lot of trash talk between these two fighters. Now it's time to put up or shut up.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
Thousands of fans here in attendance tonight, but when the bell rings, there will only be 2 that we're talking about. And there's the bell to start round 1. Ooh, that uppercut had to hurt. Digging into the rib cage now. Nice idea, and that hook lands. Got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched.
Well, hold on a second, Johnny. Sugar Ray Robinson just got rocked. And it appears they're out of trouble, at least for now. But that just goes to show you one clean punch changes everything.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good counter punch. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're very close round with 10 seconds to go. Robinson hit hard and he may be ready to go. Seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweet.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This is such an amazing feeling. Hold that thought! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Scores with the counter. Well done with that counter shot. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That uppercut just missed. That counter punch caught him clean. finishing. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out there and think, right, you know.
There's the bell to start round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to flop you off.
Counter shot lands. That jab doesn't find a home. Can't score with that right uppercut. Beautiful counter shot. Catch and shoot. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? He threw a punch and just got countered. Nice counter shot. Swing and a miss with the hook. Will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
Unbelievable hard knockdown. What?
Here we go to the 4th round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Knock out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Perfect counter lands. Incredible work rate. That right hook catching air. His stamina is off the charts. There's a counter shot. A perfect counter shot. Here we go with the... I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You okay?
So they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Beaten, bruised, and battered, but somehow he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in.
On to the 5th we go. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
This fight has a real good flow to it. Those counter punches have to hurt. Punch, counter punch. That uppercut's blocked. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. We hear that old phrase, second win. You've got to find it somehow.
Now you've got 2 fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
They exchange punches. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is...
On to the 6th round. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
His stamina is off the charts. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Todd, you know what, sometimes when I've done in the ring with fighters like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Counter punch. What a punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Stamina is always an issue in a prize fight.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gassing out.
Hey, I'm happy. I like that round. Good work. Just get him on the end.
And there's the bell to start round 7. Was 1 minute enough time for them to recover after what we saw last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous, like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Punch, counter punch. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this battle?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Let's see that again.
A shot from the gods took him out.